February 11th, 2025, the Etihad Stadium. Real Madrid and Manchester City fighting for survival in a playoff round. If you'd told anyone this would happen, they would have laughed. These are the two teams that have dominated European football for 4 years. Whenever they meet, the winner lifts the trophy. But this season, UEFA changed everything. One massive league table with 36 teams. The top 8 go straight through. Teams 9th to 24th fight through a playoff. Everyone else goes home. Real Madrid finished 11th. Manchester City finished 22nd. One of these giants wasn't even going to make it to the knockout rounds. But before the match, you need to understand what happened 3 months earlier. October 2024, Paris, the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Vinicius Jr. was the favorite. He'd scored in the Champions League final. Real Madrid had their jet ready to fly to Paris. Then news leaked that Rodri was going to win. Manchester City's midfielder who'd won Euro 2024 and the Premier League. Madrid were furious. They canceled their trip. Vinicius didn't show up. The entire club boycotted the ceremony and they felt disrespected. Fast forward to February 11th. Manchester City fans hadn't forgotten. Before kickoff, they unveiled a massive banner. Rodri kissing the Ballon d'Or trophy. Next to it, "Stop crying your heart out." A direct shot at Vinicius at Real Madrid at their boycott. Every time Vinicius touched the ball, 50,000 people booed him. They wanted to break him. Did it work? The match started. Madrid's defense looked shaky. Eder Militao, Dani Carvajal, and David Alaba were all injured. They had Aurelien Tchouameni, a midfielder, playing at center back. Next to him was 19-year-old Raul Asensio, making just his 5th start for the club. Then City struck. Jack Grealish delivered a perfect cross into the box. Josko Gvardiol chested it down with brilliant control. Erling Haaland volleyed it into the far corner. The stadium exploded. But VAR checked for offside. A tense 4-minute wait where everyone held their breath. Finally, goal stands. 1-0. This mattered for one huge reason. Haaland had played Madrid 4 times before across 3 different seasons and never scored. Not once. The biggest striker in world football had been completely shut down by Madrid every time until tonight. City were in control, confident. Then came the turning point. Around the half-hour mark, Grealish pulled up clutching his hamstring. He tried to shake it off but couldn't. He walked off. Phil Foden came on. That injury broke City's rhythm. Madrid sensed it immediately. The game went back and forth. Then Madrid equalized. Kylian Mbappe got on the end of a free kick. The ball bounced awkwardly off his shin and looped over Ederson. 1-1. The Etihad went quiet. Later, City won a penalty. Foden weaved into the box. Dani Ceballos brought him down. Haaland stepped up, sent Thibaut Courtois the wrong way. 2-1. His 49th Champions League goal in 48 games. With 10 minutes left, City just needed to hold on. But here's the thing, they can't defend leads. This was their 5th consecutive Champions League match conceding in the final 10 minutes. That's not bad luck, that's a crisis, and Madrid knew it. Late in the game, with time running out, disaster struck. Ederson received a back pass with Madrid's forwards pressing high. He was under pressure. There was no easy pass. He panicked and completely missed his clearance. The ball landed right at Vinicius' feet about 30 yards out. Vinicius smashed it toward goal. Ederson, still recovering from his terrible clearance, dived across and somehow parried it away with his chest. Disaster avoided, or so the City thought. The ball bounced to Brahim Diaz, who'd just come on as a substitute minutes earlier. The irony, Brahim Diaz used to play for Manchester City. He came through their academy, left for Madrid in 2019 because City wouldn't promise him playing time. Now he was 6 yards out with the ball at his feet, facing his former club. He didn't even think. First time volley, top corner, 2-2. The Etihad was stunned. You could see it on City's faces. John Stones had his hands on his hips. Ruben Dias was shouting at Ederson. They weren't just disappointed, they were panicking. Because they'd been here before, they knew what was coming. 4 minutes of added time. Madrid switched to 4-2-4. Mbappe and Vinicius pushed high. Bellingham and Rodrigo cut off passing lanes. Madrid pressed like animals. City couldn't breathe. Deep into stoppage time, Kovacic had the ball near the touchline, clock running down. He played it safe, passed back to Rico Lewis. Safe pass, nothing could go wrong. But Vinicius saw it coming. He started moving before Kovacic passed. Lewis took his first touch, 50,000 screaming. He tried to turn, but it was too late. Vinicius poked it away and chipped it over his head. The ball floated toward the far post, curving. City survived. Or had they? Bellingham started running the moment Vinicius touched the ball. From 40 yards away, Stones saw him, sprinted. Too late. Bellingham had the head start. The ball dropped at the back post onto Bellingham's foot. He tapped it in. Empty net. 3-2. Arms out wide. Sliding on his knees. The Etihad went silent. After the match, Vinicius walked to where that banner had been. He pointed at it, and pointed at the Madrid badge on his chest. 50,000 booed him for 90 minutes. He responded with 2 assists. A week later, Madrid won 3-1 at the Bernabeu. Mbappe hat-trick, and City were out. For the first time in Guardiola's career, one of his teams failed to reach the Champions League round of 16, but the tie was decided at the Etihad. In those final minutes, not by Madrid's brilliance, but by City's mistakes. That's the difference at this level. One mistake, one moment of panic, and it's over. Real Madrid don't beat you. They wait for you to beat yourself. And when you do, they punish you without mercy. That's what makes them the kings of Europe. And on February 11th, Bellingham and Vinicius reminded everyone why.